Have you ever been told to improve, but weren't really sure what to work on? Have you ever told a team member that they had to improve their performance, and then only to find a week or two later they wanted to schedule a meeting with you to understand exactly what that meant? Hi, I'm Peter Nichol, Data Science CIO. Today we're going to talk about the concept I created called Team Point. And what this does is it's a way to quantifiably measure team progress towards an objective. So what is it really? Have you ever gone into an environment and everything is noisy? I'm going to focus on portfolio management and project management, but this could apply to any discipline in the organization, from sales to development. Things just start to go wrong. Deliverables are missed, escalations occur, issues are not communicated, project meetings are just a total failure, and there's really a difficult approach of where do you focus on first when everything is burning. It's almost like walking into a house and everything is on fire. What do you say first? There's really no good answer. But the ultimate answer is you need a systemic approach. So how does this work? Well, it works by focusing on showing me, not telling me. And the way it works is it's an evaluation method. You sit down with that individual and you walk through, and I'll focus on portfolio management. Where do you have your contacts? Now, they don't need a contact list, but the question is asked, a team member's out, you're not available tomorrow, and the business analyst is there, and they need to reach out to the technical lead. Where do they go for help? If you're organized, you might have a contact list, or a cheat sheet, or a notes document, or a Confluence page, or a SharePoint page, or whatever it is to help that individual quickly get access to that information. But again, you're asking them to show you, not tell you. So anybody in theory can say how to do that. But what you're saying is, show me how that person would find that information. Well, I know that blah, blah, blah is this number. Nope, that's not good enough. I want to see where that business analyst would look for that information. And in this example, if you don't have easy access to that information, it's a pretty good assumption that that business analyst also cannot find it in a timely fashion. This is the idea of showing me, not telling me. So how does this really change behavior? Well, the way it changes behavior is, have you ever been measured to a standard that's not defined? Sucks. It's not fun. And the reason it's not fun is you don't know what's above the line and considered great behavior, and below the line considered less than great behavior. You don't really know because nothing's defined. So do you need a contact list? Do you need this other deliverable? Do you need to schedule weekly meetings? Who knows? Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. So what this defines is it defines the behavior that's expected, not the behavior that's needed 100% of the time. You can have different levels and complexities of projects and initiatives and other things, but the idea is to show general guidelines for top behavior of what you expect, and specifically what you expect to be produced as an output of the thinking, the showing me, not telling me. So as a result of that behavior, you start to get some performance gains. And the way that this is administered is you ultimately run through a series of questions that you define as best practices. And there's only three options. Yes, it's being done. No, it's not being done, or it's being partially done. But there's no scale of 1 to 10 or scale of 1 to 5. It either is being done, yes, or it's not, no. But if it's something where it's like, well, they have a project plan, but it's not really defined as detailed as it should be, you can give that person partial credit if needed, if the core elements are in place, for example. So how does this get implemented in practicality, and how do you produce results? The way you produce results is typically you compare individual results with team results quarter over quarter. And what this does is it gives them a perspective of where they are individually, how they rank against the team as a percentage of effectiveness, and where that team is compared to the last quarter. And usually there's different dimensions. I pick between 8 and 10 dimensions to focus on how that's administered. And in the supplemental article that will accompany this video, I'll explain and provide some illustrations on what those visualizations actually look like. So hopefully this provided some insight on how to use Team Point and how to precisely pinpoint where that team has to improve performance to get your desired outcome. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter, please subscribe on newsletter.datasciencecio.com. I share insights every week to a select group of individuals on new concepts, on innovation, on digital transformation that I've been made aware of and love to share. Hi, I'm Peter Nichol, Data Science CIO. Have a great week.